All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was in the middle of an account review, and I was just reviewing a lot of the builds. And if you were to just go ahead and go on a bit of a summarized journey with me, exploring all of these different characters, what you're gonna notice is that, damn, these builds are kind of mid on pretty much every...
I am here.
Shorekeeper's not even at 230 ER. On pretty much every single character. I was reviewing all of these different builds, and I don't think I noticed a single DPS with double crit pieces, that sort of thing. ER requirements, you know, some of them are completely out of whack. You just review, like, some of the stuff going on in here, and I realized, wow, this account might be the model account for one purpose. Just showing off what a pretty, I would say, semi-casual to casual player build is going to end up looking like. And here's an explanation for some of the stuff that's going on here behind the scenes, right? This guy has around 3,000 tuners left. He clearly has, like, you know, not spent a huge amount of time, like, optimizing his echoes, optimizing his character builds. And so I decided, well, with a person that doesn't have every single limited weapon in the game, you can see it's actually a very, very low selection, and not the most characters either. Why don't we go ahead and see what kind of results this can get in some of the TOA floors, specifically the most recent one that has actually come out. It's going to be a little bit of fun over here. We're going to be using some really severely underbuilt units, or what many may consider severely underbuilt, and just see how crazy. Oh my gosh, he has a level 1 Verena. 40 out of 50 is enough, ladies and gents, because we just want this ability. That's it. We're gonna try using a 1.0 team. Hopefully, the Mortifi is somewhat built.
Quick. I have experiments in the way.
Oh, he's kind of cooking. We'll see what he does on this. You can see the crit damage could naturally be a little bit higher, but it's not like the lowest or the worst thing ever. And when it comes to the Gion, we're at like a 65.6, 239. We have like an Autumn Trace. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, this is some giga affordable stuff. Let's see what this team is actually going to be able to do. I'm not super sure if this one's going to be able to clear. We'll see, because we don't have a crazy build, and we also have a 4-star weapon. This is going to be a fun one. We might juice this one up with Shorekeeper. Let me see if there's going to be a way for me to get some of her ER up. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we're going to need. We're still only at 221. We're using a Rectifier Voyager. Get that shit off of her. All right, there we go. Yeah, let's actually try it with the Shorekeeper this time and see how this team does. Okay, we've got the Nightmare Monkey, so that was completely unnecessary. Honestly?
Stay calm. Inferno.
It's not the worst thing ever.
Fury boils. Lend me your power. Burn to ashes. As you wish. Ready for battle. Wind Rider.
Okay, I missed my intro skill. Honestly, if I don't miss my intro skill there, maybe that's actually possible. There we go.
From the heart.
Damn, that was like the fastest rotation in Gacha Gaming. I'm still waiting for the Shorekeeper shit to come back up.
Testing out. Silence! You're wide open. Lend me your power. Don't you worry.
That rotation was really rough. That one was really rough.
Ordained. Astral modulation.
Fury boils. Lend me your power. As you wish. Burn to ashes. Testing out. Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Honestly,
Loading.
Inferno.
War with time.
Lend me your power. Burn. Silence. Testing out. You're wide open. Unstoppable.
ah, interesting. Interesting. 20 seconds left with one of the worst builds you can have on the character. That's his stats in combat. That's one of the worst builds I've seen for Gion. Straight up. He's on like an R3 Autumn Trace. That second rotation was absolutely bungled. Like actually an awful second rotation too. And we clear it with like 17 seconds left. 65.6, 239. Autumn Trace R3, by the way, 4-star weapon. Like we're running pieces like this, guys, with 2 usable substats. Some of the pieces are okay, right? Others are like missing crit rate. Some of them are good though, right? But there's no 5 out of 5 pieces on this build. We're not even maxed out on the talents either. We have a fucking level 7 resonance skill, and I was using that like every rotation. Honestly, if this stuff is maxed out, that maybe goes to like 25, 30 seconds left. It's not like Gion is heavily benefiting from this. We don't have arrow erosion either. We're not reducing defense by 30%. The only thing we're getting is this 120% of caster's max HP, which is like Shorekeeper nuking for about 30k. It won't clear floor 2. Let's just see if it clears floor 2. Fuck it.
As you wish.
Loading war with time.
Fury boils. Not bad. Silence. Testing out. You're wide open. Fear no more. Break.
Let's see.
Ordained.
Inferno.
I engraft you.
Fury boils. Burn. Burn to ashes. Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
Vow from the soul.
I mean, hey.
I find
As you wish.
loading astral modulation.
Got some pretty fast rotations.
Fury boils. Silence. Inferno. You're wide open. Fear
We might have some issues with the break here. Ooh, this is a little bit rough. A little bit rough over there. Yeah, a little bit of a wasted ult. Are we still gonna make the time though with that insane setback? Are we still gonna make it with that insane setback?
Fury boils. Lend me your power. Inferno. Burn to ashes. Testing it. Ready for battle. Unstoppable. Break. Don't you worry.
Oh, that's a little bit close.
Soul. Loading.
Lend me your power. Burn. Testing it.
That was really close. Let's try it one more time. That's definitely doable if I land one more hit on him and we don't get the fucked up break where he ends up in the air and wastes our entire ultimate. Oh, we got some crazy grouping here. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Oh, wow. We might have done too much damage to him.
As you wish.
I engraft in you.
Fury boils. Inferno. Silence. Testing out. You're wide open. Fear no more. Don't you worry.
Whoopsies.
Ordained. Stay calm. Astral modulation.
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Ready for battle. Unstoppable.
I mean, hey, right? $11 seconds left with, again, a dog shit build and no real... I'm just saying, guys, right? I'm just saying. Sure, we did play that a little bit sweaty, right? But we are currently working in the realm of, if you want to play the game this budget, where you're going to be using a 4-star weapon, and you're also not going to have, like, double crit on every piece, you're going to have to play a little bit more sweaty to clear. I think that's a fair thing to say, right? This just means that your damage is going to be way lower than it potentially could be, because you're both not investing a lot on the Echo side, and you're not investing a lot on the weapon side. I even gave myself a fair amount of room to even play less sweaty, because we're ending each of these clears with like either 20 seconds left on the first side and then 11 seconds left on the other side. And so yeah, those rotations could even get a little bit more bungled, not be as efficient, blah blah blah, but it would still technically clear within the time limit. And like when this is the type of stuff that we're using, the 4-star weapons, right, that everyone says are completely useless in this game, so on and so forth. Sure, this is a battle pass one, but it's not even R5. A year and an update into the game, it's not even R5. So there's even more room. Our skill tree ain't even maxed out either. We got a level 7 out of 10 resonance skill and a 1 out of 10 forte circuit. So at this point, right guys, I mean, what can we really say here? What's the Mortefi skill tree? Oh, sorry. Our sub DPS is also running 688. And again, it's not like his build is like anything like mind-blowingly nuts either. It does have some decent, it actually has some decent pieces. But yeah, it's not like our crit ratio over here is like busting anybody's balls open. He has a 220 before the buffs for Shorekeeper. So I mean, guys, right? It's just a matter of like, hey, I think the viewpoint is that the tower only gets easier the more you invest in builds, the more you invest in characters. And when we're effectively using 1.0 teams, Shorekeeper's in 1.3, right? We're using 1.0 teams, and the only reason I'm not using Verena is because the crit ratios on these characters are actually like bad. What can we really say about the whole HP inflation, the whole power creep thing, when we're going ahead and we're frankly demolishing content for what those builds are, while not really receiving anything except from enemy arrow res is decreased by 10%. That's the only benefit that we're getting over here. So yeah, guys, that'll be that for this short little overview on what is possible in this game, what is possible even with lower investment, because I'm gonna be honest here, that Gian and that Mortefi, that team that I looked at, is one of the least invested things on this account. Hopefully, that little gameplay overview was something that might have have opened eyes for some people in the Wuthering Waves space, because I do know there are a couple of people trying to spread misinformation about the tower even being half as predatory as what's in other games. Show me builds like that clearing in Zenless Zone Zero on your DPS. Show me builds like that clearing in Honkai Star Rail. Show me builds like that clearing in Genshin Impact. And I guarantee you, nah, that ain't gonna happen, buddy. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. You can't do that in the other games. Let me know what you all think about that one, ladies and gents. Peace.